jump right on in. Ooh, let me adjust this a little bit. Okay. The camera's a little low today, but we are going to jump into collective readings for the elements. We're going to start off with water signs. I don't know if I want to use this deck. Let's use a different deck. We started off with this deck yesterday. Let's see. I'm going to mix that up though. I will start with this deck. Only because this one is pretty. And I like it. Okay. And shuffle up some. And then we'll jump into the collective readings. Let's see. We're starting with water signs. But my nails are a little long. Okay. All right. Water signs. Let's jump in. Water signs. All right, water signs, there could be some challenges being faced. Some real challenges that's being faced that's challenging you spiritually. These challenges are made for a life lesson. So even if they seem like maybe you've even been through these before, but they could seem really overwhelming or really make you emotional in some type of way, but just know that they're to better you and they're to make you feel they're there to help you stride forward. Typically with the Chariot, you are overcoming a lot. Hi, how are you? Typically with the Chariot, you are overcoming something that's really challenging for you, but it's actually really meant for you. Welcome. Be sure to drop your zodiac in the chat. And whatever it is that you're overcoming, it's so you can better yourself. And this is a life skill that you need to add underneath your belt. We also have the Temperance. Water signs, you guys could be really in a rush to get to where you're going. You're in a rush to get to your goals. But there's a lot for you to learn during this journey. Hello, be sure to drop your zodiac signs in the chat and any questions that you have, any yes or no questions, you can drop in the chat as well. We are doing yes or no questions tonight. Yes, so water signs, you could be in a rush to get to your goals, and that is not really the point here, right? Like, yes, we all want our goals, we want to achieve our goals, but overall, you need to learn every lesson that's being thrown at you. You need to be patient and kind of take your time and realize what you're learning. Hi, how are you? Realize what you're learning on this journey. Everything has a reason for it happening in your life. When you realize this and you just kind of enjoy the fact of like you growing or getting closer to your goals, you're going to really start to feel abundant. You're going to see how much abundance you actually have around you. You're going to realize, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see the comments. You're going to realize what's actually happening around you, and you're going to feel really abundant. This abundance can also come in the form of materialistic things, whether that's growth or financial abundance or stability. Either way, you are gaining something from this growth. Pay attention to every lesson, pay attention to details, pay attention to the people that you also come across. The people that you come across, water signs, is not coincidental. This is all for a greater purpose and a greater reason. If you've been following me for a while, then you definitely know that I don't believe in coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Let's go ahead and see what the Oracle deck has to say about it. Water signs. Let me knock and clear the deck. Water signs. Water signs. Let's see. What else do we have to say for our water signs? What else do we have to say for water signs? Wow. Water signs, you could be really making a impression on social media right now. I'm smiling because I know that I'm currently doing this, but you could be making an impression on social media right now. There could also be someone that is a major fan of yours. There could be someone that is seriously watching you and they really have their eyes on you. Hi, welcome to the chat. No, that was not a death card. That was a spying card. Someone is currently watching the water signs right now, and you guys are making an impression. We are currently going down the elements. So drop your zodiac sign and drop your element in the chat. Yeah, so you guys could be making an impression right now on social media, or somebody could be watching you. And whoever this is really has their eyes on you, or this could just be a large group of people having their eyes on you. This could be you growing your platform and becoming a little bit bigger than what you used to be. Creating a new way with social media. Ooh. This is like something you've been dreaming of. Oh my gosh, I feel like the deck is reading me right now. But this is something you've been fantasizing or daydreaming. Maybe you've even been imagining yourself in this position. You could even be using this to create your foundation. I swear to you guys, the deck is really reading me for filth right now. But this is something you're using to create a foundation with, and you're creating stability for your family. You know that this is a doorway open to something new for you, and you're going to use it. You're going to use your platform for exactly what you know it's to be for, and this is opening new doors for you. So the little challenges that you face is to teach you how to overcome a lot of things so that way you can keep pushing forward. Your chariot is a life lesson. Your temperance is a life lesson. This is a spiritual lesson for you, water signs, and you need to pay attention to every detail that comes your way because it is going to be important for you. It is going to play a role for you. I'm going to shuffle the deck. I'm going to put these cards back, and we're going to move on to earth signs. We're going to move on to earth signs. Let's see. Make sure it's tiniest. All right, what does earth signs need to know? Earth signs. What does earth signs need to know? What does the earth signs need to know? Earth signs, we have the Knight of Swords. You could be using your words as your weapon as of recently. You could be thinking quick on your toes, but your words could be cutting people sharp as of recently, or even your thoughts cutting people sharp. Like, your thoughts are your biggest weapon right now. Your words are also your biggest weapons right now. You are really in action. You're quick with it. Maybe you're even someone that's so good with your words. Like, people don't know what to say when you come up with comebacks. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? So, hi, how are you? Right now, your words could be your biggest weapon. Your mind could be your biggest weapon right now. And you could be very sharp with it this upcoming days or this upcoming week. Let's see, what else does earth signs need to know? Drop your zodiac sign in the chats and let me know what your zodiac is. We will be doing zodiac readings after the element readings. Empress, the earth signs. I'm getting the feeling that some of you speak things into existence really, really easily. Some of you can easily just manifest anything into your life where you say what you want and it just comes to life. Um, yeah, definitely. I just uploaded a new video too, so check that out. I would love that. Um, so earth signs, a lot of you could really use your words as your weapon as of recently, but I'm also getting that a lot of you are a lot of you manifest with your words, maybe your thoughts or your imaginations. And maybe you're the type of person that when you speak something, it quickly comes to life, and you probably don't know exactly how it happens, but it's because you have really powerful words. And this week, you're going to be using it. Thank you. I love that. I really appreciate the love. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is you riding in on some form of success or something that just makes you overall feel good, earth signs. You're moving in the direction of, you know what, let me regroup myself and make myself feel good. So, earth signs, you're really starting to pour back into yourself. Maybe you haven't been pouring into yourself as much as you normally do. But now you're kind of like regrouping and remembering who you are. So you're gonna start to move in on a lot of success with that. Let's see. Let's see what else there is for you, earth signs. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Only you, devoted. You're definitely devoted to yourself right now. You're starting to see yourself in a much better light. Maybe your light was dimmed for a little while, or maybe these last few weeks. It's possible it could also be months, according to the cards, that your light was a little dim. Maybe you weren't really appreciating yourself, or maybe you were speaking negatively on your own self. And now it's time to pour back into you. It's time to uplift yourself and boost yourself again. Let's see. What else do we have for earth signs? What else do we have for earth signs? What else do we have for earth signs? There's something that you've been wanting, and maybe you can't really have it right now. And maybe you know exactly why you can't have it. Maybe there's a person that you would like to have or be devoted to, and you're like, you know what, maybe another time, maybe there's another point in life that will bring us back together. Maybe someday or one day we'll be back on each other's same page. And maybe this is exactly why you guys haven't been taking care of yourself as much as possible. Normally, oh yeah, maybe you've been feeling really abandoned by your person. Maybe you haven't been able to be with your person as much, earth signs. Or your person just hasn't been showing up for you. And now you're like, you know what? I'm getting the feeling of like I feel like there's been a breakup. There's been a breakup, and now you're like, you know, I'm just gonna pour into myself. I'm not even gonna allow myself to keep waiting around for this person. I'm just gonna accept the fact that maybe one day, and I'm getting the feeling that earth signs, you are really good manifestors because you guys are so connected to the earth that it's really easy for you to speak things into existence, and things that you actually want you get. So maybe you saying that you want this person, and really the universe knows that you actually don't want this person. You're not as devoted to this person as you think. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's so sweet. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I appreciate that so much. Open heart. This is really you opening your heart up again, maybe to love, but also to self love. You guys need to pour into yourself again. Hold on, my heater is getting really hot. You guys need to pour into yourself a lot more. I think this is a time where you haven't really been showing up for yourself. Maybe a heartbreak was relevant. Maybe the heartbreak didn't happen as recently, but it happened and you guys weren't really taking it well. And now you're finally starting to open your heart up again. And this isn't for other people. This is really for you. This is for you to like heal and grow. I'm going to go ahead and move in on my air signs. We're going to go ahead and start in on the air signs. I'm going to put these cards back. We're going to start in on the air signs. Ah! Oh my gosh. Air signs. Yes, oh my goodness. So how do I handle that? I love that. That was so sweet. Thank you. I pinned it because I thought that was sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and move in on our air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and move in on that. I do need to shuffle that deck back up, but we are getting ready to do a air sign reading. These are collective readings, general readings. Yes. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. Hold on, let me shuffle it up a little bit more. I be trying. My nails are a little long for this deck, so I have a hard time shuffling this deck. Let me see. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was such a horrible shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle it again though. Okay. Let's see. All right. Air signs. What does air signs need to know? Air signs. What does air signs need to know? What does air signs need to know? Let's see. What does air signs need to know? What do my air signs need to know? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be you coming into a large amount of money, or this could be you realizing how abundant and blessed you are, realizing how to make a lot more out of what you already have. Air signs, you could be realizing and appreciating life right now, and you could be appreciating the things that you were already given. There's something that might not have really worked out exactly in your favor, and you're kind of still dwelling on it. You haven't really let it go. And this is spirit really letting you know that whatever doesn't work out in your favor is not for you to dwell on. You have to learn to move past it really fast, and not in like a speedy, kind of a speedy way where it's like learn to let it go, only because these things that you're dwelling on takes away from the things that you say that you're grateful for or that you actually appreciate. If you're really going to appreciate something, you can't dwell on the things that didn't work out in your favor or didn't last. Let's see. Oh, we have the Eight of Swords. This is really you letting go of you moving past things that held you back for a little while. You're overcoming a lot that was standing in your way, blockages, self-doubt, people, things, places, things that were really holding you down or holding you back. You're now moving past those earth signs or air signs, I'm sorry. You're moving past those and you're letting those go now. You're ready to move forward, yeah. Because you've been trying to hold on to the little bit of stability that you have, or you've been trying to like keep things as stable as possible, and you've been holding on really tight. You've been trying to make the best out of the situation that you have, and you're really kind of over that, You're really ready to turn it into something more. Let's see, what else do we have? You've been holding on to this stability, but I think that the only thing that was holding you back is that your old belief system, your old thoughts, your old process of mind. And now I'm feeling like a lot of you are finally shifting your mindsets, air signs. You're finally starting to see things from a different perspective. Maybe you had your own perspective, but now you're taking an even higher perspective. There is a bigger than the perspective that you already had, air signs. So now you have to pull back and not hold on and grasp on to what you knew so much of. Like what you already know is great, but this is you letting go of control and realizing that the program is a little bit bigger than you, not you being bigger than the program. Let's see. What else do we have for our air signs? Yeah, you're letting go of old things that no longer align with you. You're walking away from these things. By you doing this is creating a new level of maturity, a new level of abundance. This is you showing great gratitude for the things that you currently have because you're like, I'm going to let go of things that no longer serve me. I'm going to let go of things that no longer align with me, and I'm going to move forward. And this might even be hard for you because maybe you feel emotionally connected to it because you're like, this is what I know, this is who I am, this is what I know. But now you're like, I am ready to grow. I'm ready for something better. I'm seeing the bigger picture. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have? Nourish, yeah. You have to choose what's best for you, air signs. It's time for you to really pour into yourself and in every possible positive way. Let go of anything that does not align with you, just like the Eight of Cups. Let go of anything that doesn't align with you, that doesn't nourish you, that doesn't pour into you. Even the things that you think are possibly like even tiny bit toxic, it's time to remove those and move forward to something even better. Because by you letting go of these things, it's going to open up a new gate. This is you literally saying to God or saying to universe or spirit, whatever you decide to believe in. This is you saying, I'm ready for something bigger and better. I'm ready to let go of control. I'm ready to let go of things that I just knew. I knew how it worked. I knew how the program was. I knew exactly how things would play out. You're ready to break out of your comfort zone and move into something that's a little bit uncomfortable because it's going to lead to your better success. It's going to lead to your higher goals. What else do we have for air signs? What else do we have for air signs? Ooh, I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Perspective. We're changing our perspective. Maybe you had air signs. Maybe you had a good perspective on how you felt about certain situations in your life. And maybe you thought you knew exactly how everything worked and you felt like it was very controlled. But now you're starting to see things from a little bit higher perspective. You're starting to take a step back and you're like, you know what, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know as much about this situation as I thought I did. And I'm going to change my mindset. By you changing your mindset and deciding to even take a different angle or a different perspective on this, it's going to lead you to something much more higher because you're learning something completely new. You're opening up a new door, you're opening up a new opportunity. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for air signs? Ooh. Yes. You're escaping old blockages. You're pushing away things that just aren't for you anymore. You're really over it, air signs. You're ready to really kind of like open up a new space for yourself. You're done avoiding the things that you're afraid of. And even though you might not want to admit that there are things that you are afraid of, you're ready to fully walk into that, even blindly, just so you can experience, grow, and shape yourself in a new way. You could be really exhausted with the long journey that you've been on. You're ready for it to come to an end, and that is what it's getting ready to do. It is getting ready to end. But by you growing and elevating, you have unlocked something new, which is going to cause for it to change. You're going to cause for it to elevate. You're going to cause for yourself to become better and escape the old routine, the old ritual that you just had going over and over and over again. All right, air signs, we're going to go ahead and end that that, and we're going to move into fire signs. After we do fire signs, I will then move into zodiac readings. Okay, we will go down um, the zodiac signs. Okay, wait a minute, because my heater is either hot or too cold. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. I don't want my microphone completely covering my face. Let's see. Oh, it is Christmas Eve. I'm feeling winded. Maybe I'm talking too fast. I'm trying to slow down. Okay, so we are on to our fire signs. Fire signs. That is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Fire signs. Fire signs. Let's see. Ooh, fire signs. You know, I keep getting this card for fire signs. So obviously there is something that you guys need to learn from the Knight of Cups, because fire signs, this is not my first time getting this card for you. I think I had this card this morning for you guys too. So fire signs, you are stepping into something that is emotional for you, or even something that is just deep for you, something you're deeply connected to, or maybe even your creativity. This could also be your intuition that you are deeply connected to. This is you stepping into something that is not like very premature, but it's somewhat developed. And maybe it's taking off a little slower. And that's what kind of happens when it comes to our creative ideas. They tend to take off a little bit slower than what we like. But you are so deeply connected to this that you're, of course, going to keep going. And the water signs also represent loyalty. So you are going to be loyal to this. You are going to stick it out. And by you showing loyalty, of course, it's going to pay off, fire signs. We have the Ace of Pentacles representing this could easily be a doorway opening to stability. This is also a doorway opening to finances. So someone could be offering you a large amount of money for either your artwork or your creative ideas. This could be a new job offering, just something that's going to form some form of stability in your life. And what's better than money? Okay, like money is going to create stability for you. So this is obviously what's going to be next for you, fire signs. So obviously you have some form of stability opening up. Hi, welcome. Let's see what else we have. Oh, okay, so fire signs, you could be given a opportunity to express your ideas, or even for them to listen to you speak. Someone wants to hear what you got going on in your head. Your planning skills could also be something that is opening a doorway to you. Hold on, because it is 11:11, and I always tell my husband how much I love him during 11:11, but he is not currently sitting here watching me, so I don't know what to do. Babe, I am so happy and grateful to have you as my husband. I am so happy and grateful to have you as my life partner. I am so happy and grateful to be married to you. Are you listening? You are not listening to me. You're just over there wandering. I have him on FaceTime, guys. And I'm trying to tell him how much I love him, and he's not listening to me. Babe. Oh my gosh. You see? Sir. Baby. I know you are not ignoring me like that. I told him to mute himself, and now I can't even get his damn attention. Put your headphone back in. This is crazy. Babe, I was sitting here trying to tell you I love you at 11:11 and how much I was grateful for you, and you were just off wandering. Mm-hmm. You disappeared on me. I love you. I love you more. Mm. Yes, I am. I was trying to tell you how much I love you, and you wasn't listening to me. I love you. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? Yes. So there is plenty of opportunities getting ready to present itself to you, fire signs. You are going to be able to vocalize yourself in every way possible and express the things that you've been thinking of. These ideas that you have are absolutely magnificent, and people are getting ready to pay you for them. Okay? People are getting ready to pay you for your voice, your ideas, your planning skills, or maybe even how strategic you move. This is a these are new opportunities really opening up, and they're opening up for you because of your qualities, these amazing qualities that you really have for yourself. Hold on, because you have one right here. Yes, the Queen of Wands, someone that is, this is you really embodying a person that's up for a challenge. She doesn't back down. She's fierce. She is a woman who takes action. And whether you are male or female, this is something that you are embodying. The fierceness, the ambition, the not being afraid of a challenge, and just going after whatever opportunity is given to you up front. Let's go ahead and check with the Oracle and see what else they have to say for you, fire signs. I'm sorry, I just keep getting cold and hot. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I just have it up too high. Let me move it down to 2. Okay. Oh. Okay. You were very depleted with an old situation, and now you're like, hey, the journey you've been on has been a long one, okay? And now, and I just feel that. I feel like it's been so long for you. And you're like, I am so over the situation I've been in. And maybe this has a lot to do with your astrology too. So whatever your natal chart makeup is, maybe you have a lot of fire signs, maybe maybe things weren't really in the area you needed to, and you're really exhausted and depleted from the old journey that you were currently on. You've been in your divine masculine for a while, and I'm feeling like some of you don't want that. You're ready to be in a soft girl era. It's feeling like you've been forced to be in this masculine energy and this very strong energy where you're just so depleted from it. You're ready to, yeah, you're ready to just kind of like take a soft moment. Whereas, like, one day maybe you'll be able to relax and you don't have to be the person that's always leading and being so feisty and fiery. Maybe a lot of you that are listening to this are females in your divine masculine when you really want to be in your divine feminine, but you feel as though there's not enough people that can really take on that role of actually leading you. Let's see. Yeah, it's time for you to really nourish yourself. It's time for you to get soft, fire signs. It's time for you to take the load off and really just get soft and relax yourself and kind of just trust that you've created an environment of people that can lead. You're not surrounding yourself with people that are weak. You're surrounding yourself with people that are actually really capable of leading as well as you are. It's okay to trust someone else. It's okay to trust the other people in your circle because you wouldn't have them around you if you didn't believe that they were a lot like you, if you didn't believe that they were capable of doing the exact same things you were doing. Let's see. What else do we have for fire signs? Ooh. There's been a wish that you've been having. There's a fantasy that you've been dreaming of. And maybe this is something you don't really tell many people. This is something, I feel like this is something that's like top secret for you, where you're like, I don't really tell many people that I actually have this as a fantasy. I don't really tell many people that like this is really what I want out of life, because you don't want people to judge you or even see that soft side of you, or even to be able to demolish your character or what it is that you actually want. So you kind of keep this to yourself. And now you're starting to feel a little bit safer in life, or you're going to start feeling safer, where you can express this and you can show who you are and what you actually want out of life. It's okay to open up, fire signs. I'm going to go ahead and put these back, and we're going to move in on zodiac readings. You see, I keep turning this up and it's just too fucking hot. All right, we are going to start off. Should I shuffle it? Because I feel like I always start off with Aries and no one wants to hear Aries first. What is this about? Okay, I'm going to start with Aries because they're the first zodiac sign. They kick off the spring equinox. We have to respect them. We have to respect each zodiac sign. They kick off the spring equinox, so we are going to start with them. At least in Western astrology. Let's see. Aries. Aries, we're back to our fire signs already. We're back to the fire signs. I almost want to jump around a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to start off with Aries because that's how it goes. And it's simple and easier to start off like that. So, let's see. What does Aries need to know? Ooh. Well, we know Aries are feisty, okay? Aries, there's a promotion coming for you. There is a level up coming for you. There is something that is waiting for you. And this could be financially, this could be your job, this could be your creative endeavors, you know, like this is something where you're like, wow, finally I boosted up. And it's solid. This is solid ground. This is something that isn't just flimsy. This isn't just a quick little bonus on your check. This is something that you've been waiting on. You've been very passionate about this. You have been chasing this. You have been up for the challenge when it comes to this. You have not been backing down when it comes to this. And now it's finally paying off for you, Aries. You're finally seeing that this is the benefits of your hard work, of you not being afraid of anyone or not being quick to back down to any form of challenge, which doesn't even fit Aries like characteristics. If you know, you know. Aries don't back down, okay? Aries does not take no shit. So that's just what it is. Let's see. What else do we have? What else? Ooh. Aries. Maybe there's an organization moment. Oh, Aries, let's talk about this really quickly. Let me put this deck down. I'm gonna put it to the side. Okay, Aries. So there's a choice that you guys need to make, or organization that you need to get in order, okay? There are things in life that need to be aligned that aren't fully aligned for you. And maybe you already know this, or you're trying to take it step by step, but it's best to face this head on, Aries. Hi, welcome to the chat. Drop your zodiac sign down below. We're doing zodiac readings. Aries, this is you getting things in order so that way you can move forward. There's going to be a tower moment for you, Aries, where it feels like things are just falling apart. Things are not going your way. Something is just is coming to an end for you, Aries. And that's okay. That's okay, Aries. It's okay. Just understand that there's a lesson behind this tower. There's a lesson to these things falling apart. Welcome to the chat. Be sure to drop your zodiac sign in the chat. And this is a time for you to rebuild for yourself, Aries. This is a time for you to regrow what has fallen apart in your world. Okay, let's see what else we might have for you, air sign or fire sign. Oh, Aries, fire sign. There's something that you want that might be forbidden to you, or something that you might have lost, and I think that's what's holding you back. You haven't really dealt with your grief. You haven't really dealt with these hardships in your life. You've kind of just been going forward and channeling your energy into something else, Aries. Your intuition is starting to catch up with you. You're starting to realize that what you're doing isn't actually working for you, Aries, and now you have to take a new route. You know exactly what it is that you want for your life. You know exactly where you want things to go. You've imagined it 1,001 times. But in order for you to get there, Aries, you're gonna have to heal from the things that have hurt you and wounded you. And even though other people can't see it, you know deep down you're wounded in certain areas. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. Welcome to the chat. Be sure to drop your zodiac sign in the chat. We are doing zodiac readings. You can skip ahead if you drop your zodiac in the chat. Ah, what do I have going on here? Okay. We are moving on to Taurus. Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Let me clean this deck up. I'm going to move on to a different deck because I feel like I've used this so many times. I don't want the same cards to keep reappearing. Even though this is my favorite deck. All right, Taurus. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus needs to know? Ooh, Taurus, you're somewhere in here. I saw it flip over. Ooh, Taurus, somebody is challenging you. Somebody is challenging your energy. There could be some disagreements, some arguments, and this person is just as fiery as you. This person is just as stern as you are, and they're not really backing down, or these people aren't backing down. Maybe this is a collective of people that you're just kind of having a disagreements with lately. You're not really seeing eye to eye with some people, or a certain situation you're not seeing eye to eye with. Let's see what else we have for Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? What else is for Taurus? Taurus, someone around you is trying to pull you down. There is a negative energy around you. I'm feeling like this person is a hater. Okay, like this person is someone that is not happy for your current success. This is 2 5s. 55 could be significant for you. Another earth sign or air sign could be significant to you. You are going to be using your intuition, and this is not abnormal for you right now, Taurus. We've been getting a lot of with a lot of the Taurus readings I've been doing, I've been getting a lot of the Empress energy, where you are really tapping into your higher intuition to realize what's happening around you. You're starting to analyze situations with your intuition, not just your emotions and your mind. You're using your third eye. And by you doing this is going to open up new opportunities for you to express your emotions, is really what I'm getting for you. Okay, this is really you opening up with your feelings. And oh my gosh, I didn't even see this had already flipped over. This is a second chance. Maybe someone wants a second chance with you, and I know that Tauruses are not big on second chances, okay? But secretly you kind of want to reconcile with them. You kind of want to give them another chance, Taurus. Maybe you really care about them, you really love them, or you have a space in your heart for them, and you're really not sure where to take this right now. Because you guys are having your disagreements. You're not seeing eye to eye. They're not on the same page as you. Yeah, this person is a commitment. And you feel like for some reason, like this is a big commitment if you be with this person. So maybe this person has a kid. Maybe this person isn't like isn't looking for just a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You know, they're looking for something major, and you know that you kind of have to step up with them, or maybe they know that they have to step up with you, one or the other. They are watching your social media. They are watching your social media. They're watching you on Instagram. They're watching you on whatever platform you're mainly on because they want to know what you're up to. They're trying to figure out why you're acting like this or what's been going on with you, you know? So they're really trying to get the inside scoop on you. All right. Whoever this is, I think you need to just have a conversation with them, Taurus. Let's go ahead and move into Gemini. Oh my Lanta, I always do this and I never bring water for myself. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be needing some water. My throat gets dry. I have to make that a note for myself tomorrow. Like, bring water. Whew. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right deck. So move into this. Let's move into that. Oh. Well, Geminis, you have news coming to you, Gemini. You have news getting ready to travel to you. Your hard work is getting ready to pay off, okay? There is some form of news coming to you that is traveling because of your hard work. You've had tunnel vision. You have not taken your eye off the prize. No matter what's going on or what it looks like, you have not taken your eye off the prize, Gemini. You are very focused on what it is that you want next. You are so focused that you are like, I can't see anything else. It's almost to the point of isolation where you're like, you know what, I don't even care if I isolate because I literally just want what I want. And so you're going to work hard to get there. There's someone that might be coming into your life that is financially well off or financially stable. Maybe they just have a stable home or have some form of stability. This could also be you learning how to properly deal with your finances, Gemini. This could be you learning how to invest your money and not to spend where it doesn't really serve you. You're kind of learning how to be a master of your finances. So either someone that is a master of their finances is coming in and they're going to teach you this, or you are learning it on your own and already embodying it. You're also ready to walk away from situations that no longer serve you. You're ready to let go of what doesn't even align. You're like, I'm over it. It doesn't even matter to me. Like, none of this serves me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really, really over it. Whatever doesn't really resonate with you, you're kind of ready to walk away from. You're like, I literally don't even care anymore. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have for you, Gemini. Yeah, you're ready to nourish yourself, Gemini. You're ready to pour into yourself. You're ready to birth a new version of yourself, is really what I'm feeling. Like, you're really ready to reinvent yourself and recreate your image. You don't want people to see you as the same way anymore. You want to be seen in a different lighting, as a better version of yourself. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, you feel like you're living in a deja vu moment. Maybe you feel like you've already dealt with these situations and you are starting to feel like maybe you should have already learned from this. Maybe you should have already known exactly what these situations were going to be. So Geminis, you're feeling like, you're really feeling like, I've already done this. You're feeling like you're repeating a cycle. And now you know how to overcome this. Oh, Geminis, maybe you're the one that's in your divine masculine right now, and you are so over it. You are so over it. You are so over being the leader and having to always voice your opinion when it's like, do you hear what I'm saying to you? Like, Do you know how to lead on your own? Why do I have to keep speaking? This person could be trying to distract you. They're trying to distract you from leaving them. They're trying to distract you from moving on. And they're preying on your big heart. They know that deep down you are overall loyal and that you would really stick it out with them if they asked you to. They're really moving on the fact that they know that you have a big heart and that you aren't just going to just up and leave. They're trying to re-spark the chemistry with you. They're trying to rebuild something, rekindle something with you. And I don't think that you actually want to. I think that you're actually like, you know what, I'm over it. I don't care to rekindle anything. All right, Geminis. I mean, that's what's happening for you. Let's see what else we have, Geminis. Let's see what else we have. No. We're going to move on to Cancer, actually. I'm going to move on to Cancers. I'm actually really exhausted. I'm going to stop this fan. You know what? I think the next live I'm going to start with zodiac readings because these readings do take me a long time to do. By the time I would get to the end of them, I'm sure I would probably be an hour in. So, hello, welcome. We are doing zodiac readings. Drop your zodiac sign. I'm really exhausted. Hold on.